Hey, it's Khalees. If you're new, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. I've been told that I look ethnically ambiguous, so people rarely guess my ethnicity on the first try. There are 6 groups people have misidentified me as belonging to. Filipino is by far the most common one. I've even had people walk up to me speaking Tagalog or some other Filipino language a few times because they're so sure that I belong to this group. And then I have to somewhat awkwardly tell them that I'm sorry, I didn't understand anything that you just said, and that I'm not Filipino. I've only encountered this one once. It was by a girl who was Mexican, and she first guessed that I was Filipino before she started grasping at straws, which is usually the case. This is another rare one. In university, I had a really close buddy who was from Chile, and so I hung out with him and his friends quite a bit. And of course, I don't speak a word of Spanish, so that misidentification faded pretty quickly. I think I've only been misidentified as Turkish once, and again, I think that was more because of the context that I was in. So this also occurred while I was in university. I happened to be at a Turkish party with a couple of friends, so most people at the event were Turkish, so that's probably why they assumed or thought that I was Turkish as well. This one was very specific. So people ask me if I'm indigenous surprisingly often, which is complicated. But I remember that in this instance, the guy was from India. I don't remember the name of the specific group that he mentioned. I was living in Canada and on the mainland. This misidentification usually happened once people learned that I'm from Hawaii. So whenever this occurred, I wasn't sure if it was because they didn't know the distinction between being Hawaiian and being from Hawaii, which I've covered in an earlier video. Regardless, even when I was growing up at home, people still asked me if I had Hawaiian ancestry. I think this in part is because there are quite a few people throughout the islands who have Hawaiian ancestry but may not necessarily look like it because they're mixed. There are probably other ethnicities I've been mistaken for that I'm not aware of, simply because people haven't asked me directly. So what do you think? Which of these misidentifications fits me best? Or better yet, what do you think I actually identify as? Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm also always open to suggestions for future content. Bye-bye!